An American in Paris.
You are young, rich, and handsome.
A mysterious young widow.
Who is she? What's her name?
And a battle of wills.
What has she done to you?
She belongs in the world into which she was born.
Nothing will make me back down.
ExxonMobil Masterpiece Theater's American Collection presents Diana Rigg and Matthew Modine in a classic from Henry James.
I'm afraid.
So am I.
The American, tonight.
Funding for American Collection comes from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the ExxonMobil Corporation, and viewers like you, partners in honoring the best of American literature and drama.
Ask you one more time.
Never.
I gave my word. She marries him. A union between two most noble families. Our daughter will be publicly disgraced if we back down.
She's a girl. Still a child. Still in dreams. No.
Help me. I cannot. Why? Why?
That man is vermin. It would be an obscenity. I know. Descendant.
I really must insist on the permission of your husband to marry Claire.
I want you to have it.
I want her now, as she is, perfect and untouched. And she will have everything.
My husband is very ill. If you will wait one more day.
If I do not have the permission by tonight, my family will withdraw its offer. And you will have a child, tainted with rumors of broken promises.
Mama. I never loved you. You have your permission. I now have the authority to grant it.
Thank you, madame.
I can always count upon the complete obedience of my family.
7 years later, a young American came to Paris.
Short of a tip, he'd settle for his youth. Well, now you've set him a problem. He doesn't know if he's lucky or if you're his new best friend.
Who are you?
Tom Tristan. Welcome to Paris.
Christopher Newman.
First time ever in Europe?
Is that obvious? Is it your hobby to hang out in hotel lobbies and help strangers?
Well, it's different here. Besides, I've made this city my home. I'm 100% French. Let me show you around. So tell me what you did in the war. Did you fight for the North?
I did my part. Built bridges and such.
So that's how you won the war.
How about you? What'd you do?
Well, I never could find a uniform I really liked. Besides, I'm a total coward, so I just ran away.
If you please, messieurs. Hush.
It's your work.
Yes?
Why do you do it?
There's a market for fine copies.
How much when it's finished?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps 2,000 francs. Perhaps more.
It's much too much. Just a bad copy.
I'll make a deal with you. You finish, and if I don't like it, I won't be obliged to buy it.
But if you don't like it, you lose a 10% deposit.
Who said anything about a deposit?
Done.
Frankly, sir, she is no artist.
I like a person who knows how to do business. And I like what I see.
So what has you all the way over here?
I'm tired of the money game. Just wanted to see the places people talk about. Palaces, museums. Maybe the Alps. Trouville. Do you know Trouville?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of the French Newport. We go there in the summer.
Well, maybe I'll get myself there, too.
Well, before you start crossing the Alps or climbing Mont Blanc, I was going to suggest we have a cigar by the Palais Gardens.
All right.
I'll give me a chance to explain how important it is to take your time. What matters is the way you look. First, you got to get the hang of these clothes. And then you shoot the breeze, as it were. And that's how you begin to meet folk.
Do you know them?
Brother and sister.
Who's she?
Don't ask. You'd be better off climbing the Alps.
So what do you do with that thing anyway? It wouldn't stop any rain.
Nothing. It's just the rage. All the men have. And if you want to be en prince, that's what they call being swell about things, you'll need one of these. Here, try it. Just hold it like that. Now, that's what I call style. How's it feel?
Well, I feel kind of like a dog waiting for a lamppost.
I thought you looked good.
That's because you're from the South.
This, Mr. Newman, is one of our more modest departments.
think it's too small.
It is?
Well, of course, if you want something a little more provincial.
I'll take it. Christopher Newman, ma'am.
My wife, Lizzie.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Tom says you've been odiously successful.
Oh, well, I'm so-so in copper, fizzle in oil, but I know how to build a railroad.
But of course, we never talk about it.
No.
It is always disagreeable to hear how an American makes his money.
Right.
And you will learn that there are some things that money cannot buy.
Listen, if this is the way things stand between us, perhaps I should make my leave.
Nonsense, Christopher. Everything that Tom has told me about you, I am on your side. You will meet everyone we know.
Can I make an offer to buy these as well?
You are impertinent.
Just name your price.
Monsieur? Huh? I'm very touched. I'm very touched by your interest in her work.
Well, I don't know anything about painting.
Well, forgive me saying so, but what an excellent time for you to start learning.
Well, maybe I...
Are you perhaps interested in a business proposition? I am poor, and it is urgent that I marry my daughter to the right man. I don't have the money for her dowry. To me, it is a small fortune. I am desperate, monsieur.
There's a right man?
Right man, right background, right age, and employed by an insurance company.
And how much does this right man want down as a dowry?
Well, the price of, say, a dozen canvases by Naomi.
Sir, I'm hardly a patron. I don't know a good painting from wallpaper.
But something keeps bringing you back.
Perhaps I just like negotiating with an artist. This is hardly a business proposition.
But you will consider it.
I'd be seriously obliged if you didn't do that.
You like what you see?
Oh, yes.
And you think I'm a good painter?
Why do you ask?
I like to know I please. I mean, you didn't have to order up the entire Louvre, you know. Thank you.
Ladies?
Ah, Christopher. How very nice to see you. Come this way.
Thanks.
Oh, he's very pretty.
Ladies, may I introduce Christopher Newman?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Charming.
Excuse us.
You want to be a lamppost or you want to be a dog? Show some interest.
Madame de Cintré.
Good evening. Speak to you soon.
There's someone very much looking forward to meeting you. She's the only Duchess we know.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you, Duchess. May I kiss your hand?
You certainly may not. It's very old-fashioned, and it's a ridiculous thing to kiss at the best of times. So, you are the one who made a fortune.
Yes. Yes, I'm here for the great history, paintings, cathedrals.
Commendable. Nothing else?
Well, maybe if I get lucky, I'll find a good woman and marry her.
Even more commendable. How long have you been here?
A few weeks.
Well, you do disappoint. I mean, you must have found something more lifting in Paris than go stump around a cathedral. You need to discover something more cheerful, like a touch of depravity. The city's quite good for depravity.
Yeah. Excuse me?
You are young, rich, and handsome. And all you want is a wife? My dear man, you may as well have me.
Who is she?
We went to the same convent school. She's been a widow for many years now. She only wears black. We don't know what she's still mourning.
What's her name?
Claire de Cintré.
How delightful, another young man. I've been dying to meet you all evening.
Excuse me. Hello.
Hello.
I'd like us to meet.
I'm afraid that would be impossible.
So I've been told.
I'm leaving for the country with my family. The house is to be closed up. Shutters are down. And all the mice are in chains.
Delighted. Goodbye.
Thank you for coming. You have a duty.
Young man, why don't you come with me in my carriage? I'm sure there's room for the two of us.
Thank you for coming.
How delightful.
Yes, goodbye. Lovely to see you again. Now, Father, do you have your outer wear?
Yes, sir.
Are all Americans like this? Hands here, hands there, hands all over?
Well, I guess we're just a friendly bunch back home.
Whatever you are. I'm sorry. I was rude. Forgive me.
No, I don't think I will.
You may call upon me.
Thought never crossed my mind.
At an appropriate time.
Okay.
Good night.
Wouldn't you be safer in Milwaukee?